utmost care. It performs 3 sequential steps, aligning the fruit, separating the stem and removing the fruit from the stem. This machine spreads thin layers of cream on the cake perfectly. A glimpse into making a leather tote. Joining 2 workpieces without melting the material has never been easier. Another baking line will keep you glued. The sorting and packaging machine handles over 27,000 cucumbers per hour, significantly reducing the required labor. Badminton rackets must reach stability before being shipped. I just have to say this cone-shaped pizza looks really tempting. To get shaved ice, all you need to do is put the with perfect elasticity, softness, and flavor. The production process begins with a selection of high-quality ingredients such as flour, water, salt, and yeast. Then the ingredients are combined and mixed to form a dough mixture, which is then incubated and soaked for a certain time to allow the yeast to become active. Have you ever wondered how bread is made? Bread, an indispensable part of our daily cuisine, often makes many people curious about its production process in factories. The bread-making process is truly a complex and varied process, carried out with care and thoroughness from the preparation of ingredients to the roasting and baking process. It is a highly technical process and is carried out with care and thoroughness to ensure high quality and great taste of the final product. Flour bread, with its characteristic flavor and unique combination of the crispiness of the bread and the aroma of the floss, is always a popular and attractive choice in the culinary world. The bread-making process usually begins with bread making, where basic ingredients such as flour, yeast, water, and salt are combined and kneaded to form the bread mixture. Then the bread is toasted until it has a crispy crust and a soft inside, made from quality ingredients and following a careful production process. Floss bread is a unique highlight in the world. Culinary world will satisfy your taste buds. Looking at the eye-catching pieces of golden bread, you can't help but be fascinated by the appeal and enchanting flavor they bring. Each piece of bread, with its shiny golden color, creates a delicious and attractive feeling at first sight. The vibrant beauty of yellow not only adds appeal, but also creates a feeling of warmth and comfort. Not only a delicious dish, golden pieces of bread are also a symbol of perfection and quality. With a crispy crust and soft inside, each piece of bread is a delightful experience for your taste buds. Temperatures stable even as air temperatures fluctuate. Thanks to this discovery, people have developed dry farming methods. This special farming method is only practiced in volcanic areas that are no longer active but still have remnants of black coal. The method of growing grapes here is also very different from other locations. Each vine is planted in a hole 1 to 2 meters deep and 4 to 5 meters wide, surrounded by a semicircle of stones. The vine must still be able to absorb sunlight without being hindered by darkness, and the hole must be shallow enough for the vine to still get nutrients and water retained from the volcanic soil. This method of planting, on the one hand, helps protect the grapevines from strong winds because strong winds can destroy the entire grape farm if not well protected. On the other hand, volcanic soil is very good at retaining moisture and can even absorb moisture from the air. Thanks to that, even if there is little rain, the grape farm still has enough water needed for cultivation. Each vineyard has thousands of plants and protective stone fences, each containing one vine. Of course, all steps from planting, tending, and harvesting are done by the people. They work with their hands and simple tools such as hoes and shovels to dig holes to plant grapes and till the soil. People still maintain growing ancient grape varieties that have been around since the 1500s. Thanks to the climate and special farming methods, people here have created bunches of grapes with a characteristic rich flavor. Because it is entirely manual farming, the grape yield is not as high as other places. When the grapes are ready for harvest, people pick the grapes by hand. Because the paths around the pits are not wide and collapse very quickly, only one person is needed to harvest each grape pit. Even climbing into the hole must be done as carefully as possible so as not to disturb the surrounding soil. Picking grapes is really a difficult and arduous job, and the temperature in the pit can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius. Once harvested, winemaking can begin. The grapes are taken from the stem, pressed and filtered, and finally the resulting juice can be harvested.